yourself out.
Piece of my intercooler. Make a plate for the throttle body. Air conditioning condenser. Maybe lay it down in there.
The main thing is to get this one done. Once we get this one done, then if we can get the S in there and come
I
up,
can get the S.
and
Look,
come
it
up
already comes to here.
through this hole, so that we don't have to even bend that one.
If I got it in here,
Porque este hueco es a straight shot. El hueco original.
leave it to me. Now look at the double looper. With plenty of room. Yeah, this is fine. The radius right here, you got an inch or 2 inches of radius. That'll take all
Do you
these turns
remember
right
where you
here.
bought
One, two.
those bends?
It doesn't matter. I can get more.
Oh, yeah, we can get some more.
We can get more.
All those were supposed to be for my third gen. And that's on the back burner.
What do we need more of? 45?
No, I brought 90s. I gotta have 90s, but if I need a 45, that's all I'm doing.
It's not techniques.
Intellectual property rights.
Yeah, intellectual property rights. Carl's gonna sue me because I use his dirt. It's quite, it's plausible.
You need to understand that we're using what parts we have available to mock up a lot of this shit to create the pattern for the pieces we're going to be including in the kit.
Maybe it could be stronger if it was square. I might take his suggestion and make it square.
What are these holes here? Are you covering anything important here?
I don't think so. That's why I like to go with the factory design. It wouldn't make it weak at all. It would just be a little better to weld if it was flat, but it's not like it's not going to get plain. I'd rather do it like that for something else. It looks custom like this.
Yeah.
If you just put a square, I don't know, it might not look so good. I'd rather go this way. This pipe is super thick. It's not going to make much difference.
Why are you using such thick pipe?
You don't want this stuff to break or crack or not be able to hold boost. This pipe will hold 100 pounds of boost, no problem.
We're gonna run 100 pounds of boost?
No. It's better to have more than what you needed than like when it comes to welding, you put a thin pipe
okay,
and
yeah, I
it
see what you're
twists and
saying.
it tweaks so
Okay,
you get
yeah.
a not so
Right
good
you are,
end
sir.
product. Yeah.
So you didn't use your pattern?
Yeah.
Not in this thing.
Oh yeah, but I'm just gonna see before I make it a piece too small.
Yeah.
The larger the piece is while you're still machining it, the easier to work with and the more stable the piece is.
Oh,
Meaning
yeah.
like cracking, yanking, breaking.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna make the pattern first, make sure it's square, and then blow out the center hole. Then either leave it square, if I can, for more strength. And if I can't, I'll trim it. Again, transferring the bolt.
Too much, huh?
Yeah, that thing just went crazy. So I need a smaller thing to open up this hole. I can't, even with that same thing. That is, that's too much.
Yeah, but you see how much better the...
Yeah, it's working. No, the cut is accurate.
Cutting another big chunk out?
No, well, I'm gonna slice this to increase the flow.
Gotcha.
We need to make a flange for that.
Yep.
To this first.
Yep.
No,
I got the material for
that thing's
that.
not gonna be in the way. It's not gonna be in the way. It's just slightly. Nothing a decent bend can't fix. Wow, man, this does not. Oh, okay. It's edge to edge. I guess we gotta do that. What have you. As you can see, there's not much room for a lot of things. So I'll try to move this over because I'm not sure what the clocking is on this throttle. But either way, cutting it where I marked it is going to give it more room to have a nicer radius to anywhere. You know? Because this is not going anywhere. I'm going to get a better idea of where I'm going to end up so I can chop, you know, chop this thing off like around here. But I want to take the turn with it so I could be more closer to the block, further away from this ABS. But then I need to know how that clocks so I can start planning. And that way, look how high we are too.
That's fine.
No, I'm saying you're gonna have a drop. Or put the same pipe, that entrance pipe, like the red car.
We can chop some of this back.
Well, just tell me where you want it. Like ideally, you would want it like somewhere right there,
It
right?
doesn't matter, Boris. Even back here is fine. Closer to the back will probably be better.
Where are your
Okay.
coils going?
Because the coils are going to go right here.
Right. Are you mounting a blow-off valve on this?
Yeah, but I can mount the blow-off valve in the intercooler tank.
Possible. No, because I also could bring this back to here, put the blow-off valve right here,
Oh yeah,
and this charge pipe right here.
yeah, but
could be-
all along I thought about putting the blow-off valve
On the front side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know, así que si queda back here, I don't give a flying fuck.
All right.
You know.
Well, first I'm gonna make this flange
Right.
so I can start getting the spacing right. I'm gonna chop this off first.
No,
then
no,
I'm
no, no, no. I gotta get another one.
gonna- Okay, leave this one alone.
Yep.
Okay.
That one doesn't belong to me, and it's already got that shit welded in place.
Okay. Okay. Here, I didn't know. Good thing he said something.
Yeah. You know.
You were one
like
second
that.
away from having a saw rip into that.
We have a two-piece. It's all right.
And then we'll do the same thing over here. Boop, and maybe put the blow-off valve right next to
All
it.
right. Well, looky here. It's definitely gonna be pretty custom.
what's the plan? To weld the,
Trying to line up these primaries first.
are you gonna weld the plate to this?
No. Not, I mean, if he wants to, he could go that route as well, but I don't know.
Are you trying to bolt it down somehow?
Yeah, because if you try to put that plate on here, it might be easier to bolt one to another. I believe that's true center. Right where this is, just like that. That's where all the primary and secondary ports match up. That's very important. You
Right there at the lip,
yeah, at the edge. That's because I'm putting a larger flange on here, so that'll both face good and be nice and flat. So what I'm looking at here is that if I'm here, I'm gonna have to be here with this. Right there. Yes, it probably would. It probably would be better to just weld this together. I think so.
Yeah, because you need to drill part of this away. Or whatever.
Right, but here's the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Keep.
Bottom one's a plate directly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Like, if we weld that on, this would be like a half bolt. No material here. Just keep that through. That's why I think countersink the adapter plate to the upper intake, and then bolt this to that plate with threads and a gasket.
Yeah, that can be done.
Is there
Well,
another color
different
over there?
color.
Yeah. Some red. You might have some red back there. Or even black. No, I know that. I'm just putting it there so I can reference points and holes and shit, but this goes on to that. So how do you plan on doing that? You plan on welding this thing to this? Then you're gonna have a half fucking bolt here. Mill it, right?
Down, or
Oh, okay. So listen, then
or bring
listen.
it like this.
Then just just run this off. Run this off.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm trying to figure out how you're gonna attach
We
it.
don't need this.
None of that, right? But I'm thinking about how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
I don't want it to look like that. I'd rather just put it on the saw and just go around like a 1/4 inch around to wherever the edges of these holes are, and leave ourselves that. That way you could just weld that around this flange, and that'll be sweet. And then these holes here, that was just tight.
Look, I got a few of these 3 rotor things. I mean, but we might as well do it with the right one because this is what we can buy. You know, that is basically how that's
That's the same as this one, huh?
Right.
Similar?
Similar, not quite, but similar.
Right, but it doesn't
And-
advance as much, is what I'm saying.
And realistically speaking,
You're gonna
that,
have to do the
that
same
should be
thing.
the same fucking shape.
Right, the same pattern.
You could scan that and print it.
Hello. Yeah, bro. You're fucking harder. You're harder to get a hold of than an expensive whore.
So basically, if I just went like this around this whole thing, right? Or shorter?
The new one that I'm gonna buy
Doesn't have this.
that. That's just new.
Right, so I'm still just using this for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other one, I'm gonna cut it probably just down to the body.
If you really want to, just make a template out of that, and leave yourself that much, 1/4 inch or 1/3 of an inch radius.
Well, that's what I mean. I could just leave this.
Exactly.
That's all we really need.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna end up doing to that other one. Okay, I'm gonna do that first before I keep going here because I need to have the.
All right, you need that other piece, man. Let me go set that thing up. It doesn't. That's what I'm thinking about. Just dragging up the
It's
plan.
not a biggie though because now that I'm looking at it, look, I've got that amount of meat all the way around. So if I just mark that off and then just start cutting pieces off like that with the wheel. Maintaining all fingers. That's like a secret. I had to kind of like free hold it, but then I couldn't squirt it. I had to have him squirt the water.
Oh, you tried that?
Yeah, it's dangerous to do. Wouldn't send anybody to go do that. See, before I was trying to make a bigger flange so there'd be enough room for studding and whatever, but now I could just cut that exact to this. Boom, right?
No, it's going straight down so that we can slide the tube for the fly-by-wire throttle body. Six millimeters, so we gotta open it up that much. Slide it in there and weld it.
Make two of each one of these things so you have one to...
Well, down the road, we're going to have these sent out to get water jetted because you can't. I mean, to do it on a production basis like this would take forever.
Yeah.
So we'll get the pieces made, you know, cut, tubes cut to length, and then it's just a matter of assembling and welding, assembling and welding, assembling and welding. Same thing with the exhaust manifold.
All right, Trump. of wood and a drawer of water. I am cursed among men.
For real.
Not fair.
No. Once you figure out the length and cut it on that machine, so it's a perfectly straight piece, we heat this part up and simply drop it in and let it shrink around it.
Why not just do that right now and weld it?
Because you don't know how far you want to cut.
Doesn't matter, leave it alone. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, why not leave the whole stock on there and then once we measure, we just cut it off then?
That's what I'm saying, but it's better to do this once it's cut off
Right.
than...
Okay. So we gotta roll that or no? We're not rolling that, putting no liver or nothing on
No,
that,
no,
right?
no, no, no. Well, you can't. It's too thick.
Or mill it,
Yeah.
or lathe it.
Or maybe I can just put like a little tiny, like 3 little beads on it.
With, yeah, well, with the file,
Right.
you could just, I don't know.
Okay.
The fabricator has something in mind, but by the time all the physical actions like warping, heating, shortness, unforeseen obstructions, things like that, then it helps to have that first to help curb the criteria, so that later on there's nothing not thought of, you know? And on top of, like, as you build stuff, as you fab it, it comes out. Sure, if you made it 10 times, the 10th one would be better than the first. So,
Yeah.
that being said, we want to just go one shot. There's always unplanned stuff, but pretty much everything is here. Because, see, like if I make this to the exact size of this, it'll have a really narrow border, which is weak for a weld, easy for a warp, hard to seal. This way, everything will just be match ported. As long as every hole matches every other hole, the air tends to flow pretty well and pretty uniform.
Right.
As soon as you have having that's why these holes are there. That's the actual entrance. When this is all the way up here, that's the actual one right there. Well, actually, before it's actually dead up center on center because we had already measured everything, and when it had the flange, it was flush. This is exactly.
Oh,
what it
yeah,
used to
that's
go,
right.
Remember?
Yep. Cut that away.
Now, if we were to put that up there, it wouldn't line up correctly. I guess the easiest way is just open this up first
Yeah. See what you got left.
to the center. Because that's there it is right there. This will actually be on the inside. If I stretch this up high to be like up here, and you're shorting yourself down here, you know? But I already got this and center on that, so it'll all land.
No, what I was gonna say.
This inner hole is this inner hole. This outer line is a line of this. I don't have the mark of this because this is just gonna center on. We're gonna weld it wherever it centers.
Okay.
We're gonna put the two things with the holes together, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna clamp them, and then we're gonna weld them.
Well, do your inside line. 'Cause
Wait,
we
this
can-
is it.
Yeah, because we can always
This
port
is
it.
it right here.
What I was gonna suggest,
This is all coming
Right.
out. This inner blue circle is remaining.
get a hole saw,
Right.
punch one there, punch one there, punch one there, and then we can just whack out the rest
Okay.
with your what do you call that? The
Sawzall.
sawzall.
Alright.
And then I can always put it on the mill and
Round out the rest. Get the exact opening. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the exact opening in one action.
Right.
I'm gonna leave it an eighth of an inch, a quarter of an inch extra.
Dollars or more in back taxes, you need to take it seriously. The government.
That's wiser decision. I was just talking to myself. All right.
keep spraying it while I
Booyaka! Just a little bit further. Bam. Where is... Okay, but you know what I mean? Like maybe right here, all the clamps show. Maybe want to take the shit all the fuck way over here, but this seems like a little weird. I think.
You're getting next to that.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that vicinity.
It would be nice to be able to get to the coils down here.
Where are those?
Just put them around here.
There, that's where they're gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Then that works even better, like my plan. Because I pretty much want this right there, the same distance as the alternator.
Yeah, that looks nice and centered. And
Yeah,
balanced.
it'll look nice and smooth.
Very aesthetically pleasing and functional.
At the same time, that's why I need you to measure this little gap for me. It looks like 2.5 inches. Two and a quarter. 2.25 is nice.
Your steps up.
Okay. Then, right there, away from everything. Plenty of room. Also straight on. I think that's good everywhere. The alternator and be able to get to the clamp that's going to be on this side of the pipe, and not be the clamp underneath the strut. Even though the strut's loose right now. I want to stay clear of a lot of things. And the
Nothing's wrong with it.
For an exhaust manifold.
Tends to melt on an exhaust side. Works really good for short periods of time.
3/8. 1 7/8. Salute everybody if I see him measuring stuff like. There we go. Let's get this thing.
There you go.
Step on it.
Measure. That's good right there. Still plenty of room to.
This thing still has to be
Yeah,
cut out
opened up so
more,
I can sit flat. Already marked it.
That inner blue
right?
is what's gonna get cut out next.
Here, maybe like you said over here.
Yeah.
Long K in there.
I could let's say we end up with something like that. Which we
Here,
might.
either here or there. I don't want to block the airflow.
Of course not.
To the intercooler.
Of course not. Maybe we'll just come straight up.
Right.
That's how that goes.
Or maybe
But
up front. Up here.
This is shielded, isn't it? Isn't there going to be something like this in here?
Yep.
So I guess we're going to think about that too.
Actually, it's gonna work.
Down. But either way, we want to be on this side. It's not
We wanna
gonna
be on this side.
Right. Right, because what I'm saying is that this is not getting a direct draft of air anyway. If the filter was somewhere out here, it wouldn't be starting this in the air. The thing is building by pressure. Just want to put this with this, not with that hot air from the radiator. It has to get a fresh. It has to come in cold and then get colder. It comes in hot and you heat it up
That's what
more.
I'm saying. Maybe just straight out. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Once we make those shields, we might be able to just dedicate something for that. All it would be is like one break. Even if that was.
Hey, what's up, man?